What's good, superstars? Back with another Veve video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Fam in the building. Guys, how's it going? Bam, 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 bam. If you guys have not been paying attention, Disney has been doing the 100 celebration of the comics, and they've been doing a little bit of collabs with Marvel. This is from the April set. Got two of them, one to keep, one to possibly do a giveaway. I do have two of every single cover. I think we might do something at the end when they all come through, but this one here is pretty cool. We've got the Infinity Gauntlet, and you got like Pete there. You got Mickey in his little cape, Silver Surfer as Pluto. You got Captain America, Minnie in the bottom, Goofy as Spider-Man, and Donald there, Human Torch. Very, very cool cover. The artwork on these is actually really sick. I'm gonna have to talk to Rob. I think he needs to get into this and get some of these because I think that they are super cool, and they're not really that expensive if you're looking for something to get into when it comes to physical collectibles. So let me know if you guys are collecting them. I have the first four so far, and I just keep buying them on eBay. They're probably a little bit more expensive that way, but I don't have an LCS really where I can just jump into that I know of. If anybody knows of one in the Toronto area, let me know. But anyways, guys, if you're new here, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification, whenever we post. And sometimes you're going to get a notification, and it's going to be the exact opposite video of the day before, and you're going to say, those superstar money guys, they got me again. You can also become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. You get a star next to your name. You can level up through the ranks. Right now, we got as far as ultra rare star. We have drop spreadsheets, price prediction spreadsheets. We will advertise any of your buys and sells. We'll post all our buys and sells on demand. First dibs on merch, first dibs on anything that comes into this channel. Also, Star in the Universe. Ask Turtle about that. Superstar Turtle just won the March Star in the Universe. So shout out to you. If you want to follow us, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord in the description. Give us all your ideas for videos, and PO Box as well as down there if you want to send us something. Become a Superstar Hall of Famer. I mean, this is going in the collection with all the stuff that you guys have sent us until we do some giveaways. Guys, thank you for everybody who has continued to be a VIP member. You keep supporting us. Greatly appreciate it, especially all the new people who have joined and come on board, especially in the bear market. It means the world that you continue to believe in the space, and as do we. That's why we keep on making the content. So today we had a drop. It was the Tarzan yell. Has the original Tarzan voice or sound, and let's see how it did. Currently, we are at about 12 hours from the drop, and only 305 editions are outstanding. But if you minus the 90 editions that Veve holds back, it's actually more like 215. So only 215 Tarzans sold. If that doesn't tell you that the price was wrong, Veve, I don't know what will, because I mean the original call is pretty cool. The waterfall, pretty cool. The Tarzan, he doesn't look the worst. I mean, I've seen worse collectibles on Veve. Some people weren't too happy with the neck, but he's moving. I mean, it's animated, and it is not trading as low as Rob's price prediction, but that is because there's so few of them that actually got bought. I mean, there's only 215 that are purchased that could be available in the market. And the weird part is 45 of those 215 are in the market. So like about 25% are listed. So that's giving you an idea of what kind of app we have here right now. So that's the times that we are living in. This is another cool, like the quality, not necessarily the quality, but like the type of collectibles is definitely becoming more intense. Like this Back to the Future, obviously the first cars, the doors were opening, and then you had the second car, it could fly. Now you got the train with all these moving parts. Like that's the cool part about this, is you have all these moving parts around here, and then you got fire shooting up from the bottom to propel it. Very cool. It says interactive as well, so I'm assuming that means it's drivable. I mean, having a drivable train does seem pretty cool. Do I think that this will be the perfect thing for making money? No. But Sunday, April 9th is when the drop comes. So maybe tomorrow we can give a price prediction. We'll see how it goes. If you guys want to hear about it, I mean, only 200 people bought Tarzan. So that price prediction, maybe not. Maybe it influenced people. Maybe it didn't, but not too sure. Also, the Marvel Scarlet Witch #1 one of one. If this is for you, if you're a big Scarlet Witch fan, that would be a cool thing to have in your collection. I wonder how these are doing. I want to know what they're closing at. I should check it and take a look at what recent ones have closed at. I know like a couple months ago things were closing at like $2-3 grand. Now I'm wondering if we are into the 1,000s for a one of one. And would that interest you? Like, what is the price you would need to buy a one of one? I want to hear from you guys in the comments. How low would it have to be? And do you think there's any resale value? Like, because people aren't really looking for the one of ones. I don't know how easy it is to even find them on Veve. So I think it would have to be like, that's the thing. Like, I feel like they're not in a prominent place in the marketplace, and that kind of takes away from the ability to sell, unless you were to go do your own advertising. Like if you're a VIP on the channel, we'd advertise for you, but I don't know. Then we also have these posters coming tomorrow. So posters coming on Saturday. So this is that there's 1,000 of them, 40 list price. It's tough. It's tough. 1,000 is now like not scarce anymore when you're looking at everything in the app. Depending on what you think, I think the People Mover probably do the best out of all four, to be honest with you. But sometimes maybe it's just because this is listed last on the article. Maybe this will do better. I do think it will sell out. Disney IP, the posters. The other thing, the first posters did pretty well. So I mean, people feel like they should be able to turn a profit on these. Will I go for it? I'm still not decided. I think this is blind box, right? Is it blind box? Hold on, it might not be. Sorry guys, I didn't read the article on this yet, but I think it's blind box. If not, then I don't know. We'll see. You guys let me know. It's harder. It's not the same exact format as those on Medium. Now they changed it up on their own website, so it doesn't say blind box though. I'm sure you guys will know the answer to that if they are going in this direction. I know they did it for the last Disney drop where you were able to pick the platinum moment that you wanted to go for. Oh, drop individual. Here you go. So no, you're picking the one you want. So I do think People Mover is probably one of the more popular ones. The monorail, a lot of people like that. I've never heard of Flying Saucer, never heard of Space Station X1. Any collectors of this type of memorabilia, let me know in the comments below. The other thing is they're all Tomorrowland. Like it's not like it was one of each area in the park anymore. It's all Tomorrowland. Not too sure how they're going to fly. They will definitely go for less than the original posters, even if there are more of those. It's just the times that we're in, the time that has passed. I don't know. Maybe one of them will stick out, but they're all secret rare. So it's going to be a lot of MCP points. You're going to have to check out Veve set list to see exactly how many MCP points. This is a bummer right here, all right? I know a lot of you might be happy about it, but I am not, even though I'm not cashing on anything. Payout update. Wire has enabled ACH services for US only. We have re-enabled Payout, but only requests from the US are able to be processed at this time. Requests from other countries are unfortunately rejected. Thank you again for your patience as we work towards full restoration of services. So, I mean, it's nice to see that some people are able to get their money out. Maybe if there was transfers available, you would be able to have an outlet through some of those people, but we do not have transfers yet. So people who are not in the US are unable to liquidate their funds if they ever wanted to. Now, that being said, if you are planning to, you could always sit in gems and then wait for them to come back. Even if it's in 6, 7, 8 months, you're not going to get that market decay if you're expecting things to come down. And then you'll have those gems available for whenever cash out comes. If there are no changes to the fee for cash out, like we don't know what this is going to entail once it does come back, if it comes back for international users. We do know that a lot of certain countries don't have access to that, and now it just seems like there's a bigger number of people who are in that boat. I think the answer is going to be when Veve is able to bring in multiple payout providers, because then they're going to have some kind of competition where they need to provide the best type of service to the most amount of people to have people choose their service. So I don't know. Let me know how you feel about it. I think most people on the app are in the US, so probably a lot of happy people, but I know that there are many, many people who voice their opinions about certain things, like being far away from the servers for drops, waiting on that queue system. Like how many top-notch comics are going to be available when it comes time for the queue system? I mean, what are we going to be at, second runs at that point? How long before that happens? I mean, we just keep getting banger comics after banger comics before the queue system, and FA Hulk, FA all the FA characters. I mean, there's got to be some stuff left over for when that does come through. And maybe Veve's saving a bunch of big IP for that time. So you cannot write it off yet. We have to see how it plays out. But the payout update, it's good to see something happening. Hopefully, we're not waiting too long to get the payout for everybody. This came sooner than I expected. I'm not going to lie. So props to Veve on that, or Wire, I guess, for doing that. But we do need multiple providers, so we don't have to wait for this type of stuff. Ecomi puts out another minute with great music in the background. I can't play it because it's got some copyright stuff in there, but just a great montage for Veve, showing why he's one of the best vault creators on the app, in Twitter. He's just always promoting Veve, always doing a great job, and always keeping it lighthearted with the poems and all that stuff. Veve, when are we getting a poem Discord? Like, we've been asking for the poem Discord since time. Make us a channel over there. Me and Fro will go sit over there and just do poems all day. And then when people figure out how hot and amazing and spicy it is, then that's going to be your most active Discord channel. So just get it done. Get us the poem Discord. I don't know what else I got to say. Fro, you're amazing. So this is another thing. Another good friend of ours, Comics and Crypto. They're doing a giveaway with Rewind Grading. So if you don't know, Sean and the team at Comics and Crypto, they've been doing all kinds of physical collecting. When he was on our channel, he showed us a bunch of stuff that he has. He's not just comics, and they're not just comics and crypto. There are a bunch of stuff, video games, VHS. Like, he has like scripts and stuff that are graded. Like, this guy is an insane collector. And whenever I watch his videos, I go down this rabbit hole. I start looking at stuff on eBay and looking for prices of stuff. Then you, like, whenever you go into a store, you like look in the corner, see if they have anything that you might be able to do something like this with, like an old game or a game that was on PS2 that nobody's looking at, but like this might have that potential to put me over the top. So Sean causing me to start looking and spending my money all the time. So make sure you guys, if you want to enter and win, this is perfect timing because we're having the Back to the Future drop. If you want to win this 8.5 VHS graded tape, all you got to do is follow Rewind Grading, follow Comics and Crypto, and then like this post, I believe. So there you go. Hopefully somebody in the Superstar fam will win. Retweeted about the payout, and yesterday we said, do not buy what you like on Veve. And that was because obviously we were thinking of it as if it was an investor's app, and we feel like most people on the app are here to have some kind of ROI. And in that case, it does appear that with the amount of IP and amount of mints coming to the app with no growth in sight right now at this point, it's going to take a lot to start pumping these prices for especially the things that aren't going to be the first thing people look at. It's going to take a lot to pump those prices back up. And we gave some comparables. We said, like, there's certain Funko Pops, there's like Pokemon cards that are commons, that are characters that people like, but they're not doing so hot in the real world because people chase that item. So those are the items that provide that ROI. And especially when you have like millions and millions of different Pokemon cards or different comics in IRL, right? Certain ones are going to always have the value, and then other ones are going to be left by the side. If you really like it, you buy it. Are you going to buy multiples of it? Maybe, but are you ever going to be able to make your money back? Maybe not. Like, there's some things that you can buy IRL and you will never make your money back, or you will never make a profit. It just is what it is. Some people will want certain things to complete sets. In real life, that happens all the time. Like, I completed the Celebrations Pokemon set, and I needed one card, and actually Rob Stuff sent it over and helped me complete that set. I could have bought the card for $2, but I mean, it means more to me now, knowing it came from a friend, right? So it's something that we wanted to talk about because for the majority that are here for ROI, buying what you like is not going to provide that for you. It's just not. Over time, it won't. We do believe the market will come back. There will be another bull run. We just don't know how long ahead that will be and how much stuff is going to be on this app. By then, we see the Back to the Future, the progression of the vehicles and the abilities, and Veve is always getting more technology available, right? So, I mean, what's going to happen when you get that better thing down the line? Like, what's going to happen to some of the more original things that might not be quite season one? Like, how important will FA be on some of these lesser popular characters or less popular IP? even within Disney, like it's sub Disney IP. How well is that FA going to do compared to FA Mickey Mouse or FA Minnie Mouse or FA Donald, right? Like it's, I think you gotta really take a look at what you buy, especially given the conditions that are happening. But this video is called "Buy What You Like on Veve." So why only buy what you like on Veve? So now why would you only buy what you like on Veve? And that I think is because of what is happening branding wise, all of this stuff. It's still like a play on the last video that we did, but now it's more of they're kind of telling you to do that. Veve is telling you buy what you like. Do not expect an ROI, which is right. Most people who came in here because their friends were making money. They've seen people making money like, oh, this is for 50,000. This is going for 20,000. It's not happening anymore. It might never happen again. They want it not to happen. They've said it publicly. We don't want things to go up after you buy them. We won't want it to go crazy. We want people to enjoy it and have it. So basically, they want you to go to the store, buy the toy, take the toy out of the box, play around with the toy, and then that is your price of doing business. They don't want you to buy the toy, put it on the shelf, let it appreciate, and then boom, sell it, make some money. They want you to enjoy it for what it is. Now, it might make a little bit more sense once the Veveverse is here. Maybe you're going to want to have those posters that you really like. My walls, blank. No posters ever happening in my Veveverse showroom. I will be the house with nothing on the walls. Just because until I get my airdrop for my James Bond poster, I'm going to be a bitter, old, grumpy man. But yeah, only buy what you like on Veve because they are telling you that there will be nothing coming to help push your value up. Like basically changing your slogan to collectors at heart. They want you, if you're on the app, to be a collector. They want you to enjoy their AR experience. They want you to enjoy the Veveverse whenever that comes out. Have fun in the Veveverse with your toys. Take them out of the box, play around with them. Don't worry about them getting scuffed up. They're digital. They're not going to get hurt, and they're going to go back in the shelf, and no one's going to care. I mean, the whole marketplace and stuff is an option, I guess, to let you in and out. There was a time on Veve where that was the only kind of utility. I mean, it kind of still is. There is AR, but there was a time on Veve when it was really, really, really bullish, and lots of people were here to make money. This is no longer the case. You see it with the Tarzan drop. There's this stuff. If any of these things dropped when this was booming, and there was less things on the app, they would have sold out. They would have went crazy. You would have made money. It is not that time anymore. Now it's a time of enjoy it for what it is. Enjoy the Veveverse when it comes out. Buy what you like because that might be the only way you get to use it by putting it on your wall. You might never resell it for profit. You might only be buying it to use it. You might be buying it for the use case. So like that needs to be repeated. You might be only buying things in this app for the use case. Yesterday's video, very speculative. Buying Tods, buying partners, buying MC1s, any of that stuff might never go back to all-time highs. You might have a piece of history. People might never buy into first on the blockchain. They might never buy it, like the masses might never buy into that. But at the same time, you might be able to be flexing it in your Veveverse home. And we don't know how many people are going to be there. We don't know if it will take off. Like this is a very new space and things are advancing all the time, all over the place in the space. I mean, will it be AR? Will it be AI that people start to put their money into? And will that be the next wave? And then AR is even further down the line. We do not know. So it's important to buy what you like, but with the caveat that you might not be buying it for ROI. You might only be buying it to enjoy the Veve ecosystem for what it is. Like it took me a long time to realize this. Like I bought in when I first did for ROI. I'm staying in for ROI, which is why I consolidated into certain collectibles. I have some money in for MCP, which I'm going to use to procure some items that might have speculative chance at ROI. But at the same time, Veve is telling me, do not expect ROI. They're telling me, be a collector. They're telling me, enjoy the app for what it is. So egg could be on my face, and will be 100% my fault for doing those moves that I did because they've been telling me, collectors at heart, they've been telling me they don't want my stuff going up after the drop. They've been telling me, like, this is what the stuff they've been telling me. They're lowering the mint sizes to be catered towards the user base. for the people to be able to use those collectibles. So a lot of the stuff where we expect it to go back up is very speculative, because the company pretty much has never said that they want your stuff to be worth a lot of money, and they don't want that to be the drawing force. Now, if that is not what will be the drawing force into the app for other users, I do think it will be very difficult for Veve to have mass adoption. I mean, I don't know how many people are going to think it's cool to walk around in VR with a headset on and look at people's stuff on their walls. I just don't know how I'm going to get my friends to do that type of stuff. I mean, maybe a couple of them will be into it, people who like wearing the VR headsets, but I think there needs to be either AR, where you can walk in somebody's house and you give them like a pair of glasses where they can still see you, they still see everything, but they also see your digital collectibles. I think that's way down the line, but I think it's just, I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. So definitely let me know. Sorry guys, I left myself small there for basically the entire video. Hopefully you guys understand where we're coming from. Yesterday, do not buy what you like on Veve if you want an ROI, but today only buy what you like on Veve because that's what they want you to do. That's what they're telling you. And if you are in it for ROI and you never get that, it is your own fault. And for me, it's my own fault, because that's why I'm here, and that's what I know a lot of people are here for. So cannot wait to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think. Are you only buying what you like? We got a little bit of comments yesterday, but I want to hear more. Are you only buying what you like, or are you buying only what you can get an ROI on, or what you think you can get ROI on? Because apparently it might never be able to happen. Also, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification. You know whenever we post. Also, you can become a VIP, $2.99 a month. Star next to your name, and all the fun stuff. Superstar Turtle, congratulations on your star in the universe. You didn't message me back yet, though, so look at your Twitter DMs. And we will see you guys in the next one. I love you.